right. Pankration Philosophy, episode 153.
Finally on video.
On video again.
Unless we screw this up.
Nope.
We might.
We definitely got it right the first time. Planned it. Just like how we always do.
This definitely wasn't impromptu and spontaneous.
Nope. Pankration Philosophy, always professional. And especially with our sponsoring philosophers, let's give a shout out to them. We got, oh, hey, look, you probably know this person. Shai Cleofi. Who? Exactly. And we got Big Wang. Man, dropping the bucks, just like he's, dropping girls.
I mean, if the video does work, I finally get to say hi to my mom on TV. Hi, Mom.
Yes, on the YouTubes. And we got Tom Kravitz. All right. Thank you guys for supporting the show. Thank you. And now let's talk about... Oh, yeah. So, thanks for listening or watching the podcast. Shout out to Floating Forest on SoundCloud for giving me the intro music. And yeah, let's talk about our guest today. Guest, who are you? State your name.
I'm Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Welcome, Lisa.
It's an honor to be here.
It's an honor.
It's an honor to have you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. So, oh man, once again, we were supposed to have Sid Inosanto with us.
But unfortunately, he couldn't make it.
And
special shout out to Sid.
Yeah, this could be like our Jimmy Kimmel moment where like, oh no, props to Matt Damon. Well, we just ran out of time.
Yep.
We just ran out of time.
Oh god.
Man. But yeah, so we're here talking about the wonders of dating. Something that has happened a lot to you, right, Ender?
Nope.
What? Surprise.
Apparently, we were gonna have dating expert Sid Inosanto on.
I know,
with
Sid
us,
Inosanto. Yes.
Oh, shit.
So now we just have dating expert Lisa.
What's your definition of a dating expert?
You.
Why?
Compared to
Compared
Ender,
to me, yeah.
you are an expert.
We're grading on a curve here.
Okay, all right. I am certainly an expert compared to you, Ender.
Oh, wow.
She was
When I say it, it's self-deprecating, but
I at least have something to offer.
Like $5. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yes, you do have experience that I don't.
And I'm a member of the opposite sex.
Oh yeah, that always helps.
Card-carrying member.
So I guess to kick things off, Lisa, what do you look for in a potential partner?
For me, the most important thing has always been kindness, and then second is humor.
And humor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, I care about their looks, but like...
So gotta have a good ass.
But
it.
But like if he's like too pretty and he's a douchebag, then he's gonna make me feel bad. So yes.
Okay.
What if he's pretty and not a douchebag?
Then that's a unicorn.
There's actually like a circle, like a Venn diagram
Sure.
of 3 circles, and like one is like he's either pretty or dumb, pretty or a douchebag, or a douchebag and
dumb.
Yeah, dumb.
And dumb.
And then in the middle is if he's like, pretty. Oh, it was rich. Yeah, that was the third circle is rich. So
okay.
Yeah,
so there's 3 circles in this Venn diagram.
Yeah, so it's like rich, intelligent, but is a douchebag. Rich is I don't know. There's basically I forget the Venn diagram, but in the middle, if he's like intelligent, rich, and pretty, he's probably gay and not out of your reach.
He's gay.
Yeah, or like either that, or is just like he's taken, like just not something.
So
you can
we
achieve.
have it now. People of Pankration Philosophy only go after gay guys.
No.
Yeah. Got it.
Right. So if you're rich, smart, and also pretty, you're definitely gay.
Yeah, or you're taken. Yeah.
Or gay and taken.
Sorry, that was a horrible start to advice, but yes, kindness is the most important.
Got it.
Kindness. Okay. And how would you measure kindness?
For me, it's probably been obviously, it's not something as simple as does he save kitties from trees, but it's like I guess how empathetic.
If they saved kitties from trees, would that help?
You never know if he could be like
That would
saving kitties in a douchey way. Yeah.
Or he was the one that put them in the tree.
He planted them in the first place.
Yeah.
It's all for attention.
I would say for kindness, it's probably like empathy and like being a great listener.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listening.
Yes.
Okay.
and like I guess like this is not necessarily like a symptom of being kind, but like if I listen to him and
A symptom. It sounds like a disease.
yeah, it can be a disease.
That's true.
Yeah.
I've never suffered from it.
That's why I always kill him with kindness.
If like the other thing I look about is like the way he talks about his past relationships.
Okay.
So
okay.
like ideally you want someone who has treasured every relationship they've had in their past and they've taken something away from it.
Interesting.
It's not wasted time.
Okay.
You've grown, you understand what you look for in a person, and like you enjoyed that time. So if they talk
Nice.
very poorly about every single relationship,
It's all about your past relationships, Ender.
I'm just saying, like it's perfectly normal to like come away and say negative things, but if they say it for every single one and everyone's ended badly,
You see a common theme.
yeah,
there's a common denominator.
Yes, there was one thing that was common amongst all these relationships.
yeah.
Yep.
So that's basically it. And I guess the final thing is like they're completely okay with how I am because they're like, for example, my past relationships, there has been like certain parts of me that my partners didn't like.
Oh,
So
no.
yeah. Who would have thought, But
What?
if he
Yeah, guys, I'm so perfect. I couldn't find anything. I don't understand.
No flaws here.
if he accepts you for
Who you are?
yeah, who you are completely, like that's definitely a very good trait.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of necessary. A little bit.
Little.
Like David, he understands that I'm like a pig, so if I ever want to go to McDonald's at like 1 a.m., he's like, yeah, let's go to McDonald's. Or like he'll go to the grocery store and like or like he'll come back in the middle of the day and he'll bring back without question a bunch of snacks because he knows I love to snack. Or I'll have a stressful day and then I'll be in a meeting and then I'll get really angry because he's loud when he's coming back in, but he's just like, I got you Chick-fil-A.
So you've revealed to the audience you are in a relationship.
Yes.
May we ask, how did you and David meet?
Of course, I love this story.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
And I'm so glad he's not here to ruin talking about it.
All right.
God.
We got the scoop.
Yeah. So I started. It was at a kickboxing gym.
Kickboxing.
Yeah,
show.
and
Okay.
then I don't know. I am
Normal
so
place?
surprised I bagged someone as hot as him because I think one of the most common things people have asked both of us is like, I'll go into that later, but I'm very surprised because I was like really chubby, so I was getting into kickboxing, and then I was very like sociable and I like always said hi to everybody, but that fuckface never said hi back to me. And can I cuss on the show?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
We don't give a
I
fuck.
like that you asked after you cussed.
Let me tell you about this fuck face.
That fuckface never smiled back to me. He never said hi back to me.
Wait,
and
this
he
is David?
Yes, he
Okay.
ignored me.
What?
He looks like a school shooter when he doesn't smile, and I didn't like that. I was just like, what's...
As someone who has met David, yes, this is absolutely true.
Yeah.
Confirm. School
Yeah.
shooter.
Yeah. Like, no, he agrees too, but like, I was just really, I don't know, I was put off, and I was just like, so what's his deal? Is he like, a psycho? I'm gonna like go poke him more. So I kept doing that every day.
As you would do with school shooters.
Yes. But as it turns out, he was just intimidated by me. So, very surprised.
Well,
about
we
that,
all
too.
are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that went on for a while until like one day I just like sat down next to him and was like, hi. And I like tried to force him to talk to me, and then I guess a mutual friend of ours invited us to a bar.
Oh.
So surprisingly, I guess alcohol is a great social lubricant, and he was much nicer to me, or he talked to me more. So I didn't feel as like, alienated by him.
More than high. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Forget what he did, but I know he bit me for some reason.
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, he-
At the bar?
Yeah, he did.
Well-
I don't know, I think he was really drunk at that point.
yes, this is the person I should be with.
But I
Yes.
think what I appreciated about it was he's actually very, I don't know what the term is, he's aware of his surroundings. So I like didn't like drinking. I didn't go to bars, and I was very out of my element, but he was very like, again, very, I'm listing his traits. He was very
Do it.
empathetic. Like he was.
Wait, did you say pathetic or
Empathetic.
empathetic? Okay, for a moment I
Very,
just heard,
very pathetic.
yeah,
we
he
heard
said
it.
pathetic. I was like, oh god.
I know your mic picked up the correct word. I said empathetic. He was very empathetic.
Got it.
He made sure like I didn't feel too out of
Pathetic,
it. And then, so after that, until 4 a.m. we were talking, and I appreciate that he listened to me because that was a time in my life where I was very depressed. I was coming off of a really bad breakup, and like he basically was like so understanding, listened to everything, and it was great. So since after that, like I don't know, we got to talking, and I really like
Sure.
yeah. So that's basically it.
So takeaways: if they're a fuckface, perfect target.
why didn't like seriously? Why if you say hi to someone every day and you smile at them and they don't return that, like, what are you gonna? I'm not gonna let it drop. I'm gonna keep like hi.
And
Hi,
that's
motherfucker.
and that's when she took it personal.
Yeah, say back. Like, say it back. God damn it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how you bag one. Just gotta bite into it.
Oh yeah. Also, I invited him to my apartment to make sushi with. So.
Ah, yes, is that what the kids are calling it?
That definitely sounds like a euphemism, but okay. We'll roll with it. Okay. How was the making sushi?
I honestly thought something would happen, but nothing did.
Wait,
so
it
we did
wasn't
make.
a-
It wasn't a euphemism. We actually
didn't make sushi.
Yeah, and I was
Literally
just
made
like,
sushi.
I was like, did I read that situation wrong? Again, I didn't have that much experience dating.
About to cut some sashimi. Oh, okay. Didn't have that much experience dating.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That was
Let's
like-
go back to the beginning.
Yes.
Oh man.
what
I
is
mean-
your origin story, Lisa?
About dating.
About
I
dating.
mean, like, it's not like I had that much experience because, again, my parents were very conservative, so I can't be in the same room alone with any member of the opposite sex when I was in high school. So
Okay.
basically,
Can't be in
very
the same
extreme.
room. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't go to the movies with any of my male friends because they thought it would be inappropriate.
Yes.
So I had no experience. I had 2 boyfriends.
Okay.
The second one I think was a rebound and a mistake.
Oh damn.
I ho-
Well, let's go
he
with the
knows
first
who,
one though.
He knows who he is if he's watching this.
Oh, nice.
I guess,
Hey,
like-
what's up, Rebound?
Yeah. And then
It's okay. Like, for those Bronte broke up with her, like one of her boyfriends on his birthday.
Oh,
Yeah. Well,
Oh
the
my
thing is,
God.
the thing is, I love telling the story. She hates me telling the story, but yeah, and that's the thing. She wasn't even aware it was his birthday, and they've been dating for like
that's
quite some
almost
time.
worse.
nice.
I know it's like, Sid.
It's like Sid.
But even worse.
She was
because
clear and concise about how much she didn't care about him.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
But anyway,
What a power move.
I know. But yeah, that's why every time my birthday rolls around, I'm like, oh, this could be it.
Mm.
But anyway, so back to Lisa. And
Yeah.
The first
Tell us
relationship.
about that.
Yes.
He was again someone who was in my dorm on my floor, and he lived a couple of doors down from
Okay.
me.
For a while, I thought you were gonna say school shooter. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
He does
no.
look like one too. Apparently,
Oh,
all my
no.
So
apparently,
Lisa has a type.
I guess I do have a type. I didn't think I did. I actually, yeah, I guess I have one.
I know I shouldn't judge, but damn, that's a weird ass type.
I know.
I know it's pretty on target, right?
Mm.
Okay, let's go.
He was. I don't know what there's much to say. I guess he was really like. I don't know how else to say this. He was a fucking Eagle Scout, so he was so bored. It just didn't work out later.
Okay.
What's wrong with Eagle Scouts?
No, I just got disinterested in him. He was like, he had a holier than thou attitude.
Got it.
Okay, but I love him. He was a great first boyfriend.
Did he teach you how to tie any knots?
Did
Sure
you not
did.
have a capturing
Oh,
attention
God.
badge?
Kidding.
Oh God.
Oh, God, I
kidding,
didn't mean it like that.
He was just a really nice person, a really great boyfriend. So I recommend that if any girl out there is looking for a first great boyfriend, she should definitely, date
So
him.
go after them Eagle Scouts. Got
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay.
He's a true gentleman.
How did that relationship start?
I actually didn't like him for whatever reason. I don't remember why.
Did
That's a
did-
recurring theme.
Did he not say hi?
No,
See,
no.
fuck face.
But he like threw a stick really hard at me, and he used to throw javelins in high school, so it really
Okay.
hurt, and I didn't like him. And he thought it was fun to dick around and like mess with me.
He just felt like throwing a stick at you. There was.
I guess he liked me. I don't know. I couldn't see it at
That's-
the time.
That
Odd.
must have been Eagle Scout 101.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
Sounds like he did not get his merit badge in attracting the opposite sex.
Nope.
I don't know what he did. He did something correct. Maybe it's because he was a gentleman, and again, he was really nice. So I like nice people.
So he was a gentleman after throwing the stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Something happened. I don't know. And
Sorry, we're just giving you shit.
I think at one point it was my very first relationship, so I was incredibly stressed.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
So I started like hiding from him for 2 weeks, and he actually was legitimately sad.
Huh.
I don't know. I like, again, it was my first relationship. I didn't know how it worked, so, or a potential one. And then one day I just asked him out,
Potential.
and like apparently heard me rehearsing or something.
Rehearsing. Like, so how did you rehearse?
Sort of like, or it was okay. Sorry, it wasn't rehearsing. I asked him out to lunch, and it was really obvious. I was like, if you want to go to lunch or not, it's okay if you don't want to. You should come to lunch with me on Sunday if you. It was really obvious. I was very nervous, but he said yes.
Yes.
And then I went back to my room. I freaked out to my friend, and I was like, freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I asked him to lunch on Sunday. That was so lame. It was so clear that I was so nervous, and apparently I was screaming at that so everyone could hear me. And then he knocked on my door, and he knocked on my door because he heard me, and he was like, we can do dinner or a different meal if you don't want to do lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's how it started. It lasted 18 months. He broke up with me while I was like away from in the summer during an internship.
Damn.
Yeah.
Was it on your birthday though?
He waited, actually. He waited a couple of months.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
He waited 2 days.
So I don't know when he wanted to do it, but obviously, our relationship had run its course. I was playing too many games. I wasn't interested in him. It was also my fault as well. I don't fault him for breaking up with me. But anyway, aside from that, he didn't want to break up with me around May or June because that was exam time and my birthday, so he waited.
Okay.
And then I got to New York, and he waited a couple of weeks because he didn't want to break up with me on my first day of work.
Okay.
And then he chose a Friday night,
Man,
so
this guy
he knew
seems awesome.
I wouldn't. Okay, no, I hated that part the most.
The Friday night.
Yeah, no, I hated how calculated it was.
He's like, birthday? No.
Yeah.
No, she just
He's
started
like, I don't want her to
internship.
come into work with puffy eyes, so a Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I resented how calculated and cool-headed he was
That's
about it.
impressive.
Don't do that to a girl. If you don't like them, break up with them right away.
Yeah.
Especially if it's on their birthday.
Deadly accurate, like a school shooter.
Yeah. Anyone who says he broke up with me on my birthday, no, it's just do it.
Yes. Break up with your significant other on their birthday.
Yeah, make it very clear cut that you don't care about them anymore.
Yes. Like right on the
it
cake.
happens.
Happy birthday. I don't care about you anymore.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Good advice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the next one was a rebound of this one?
Yeah.
Of the previous one, I guess?
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
No. I regret it. Every moment of it.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
You hear that, rebound guy?
I don't want to say much about it because I have nothing positive to say.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So don't do rebounds.
Yeah, but it's inevitable.
But it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, like you said in the beginning, it still served the purpose. What were we
I
going to say?
have a question.
Yes.
What's the threshold between it being a rebound and it just being another relationship?
It's only a rebound retroactively if you realize that it was a mistake and you did it because you were sad and lonely.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. What
I
if
hope not too many people are watching.
Nope, no one's
our
watching
millions
this.
and millions of viewers will remember this?
Our millions and millions.
Yeah. I mean, so the reason why I greatly regret it was because at the time, I did genuinely like him, and also another mistake I made is he was another person who lived on the dorm room floor.
Ah.
Yeah. Dorm cest twice in a row.
Twice in a
Same
row.
dorm?
Yeah, my
Damn,
ex-boyfriend
alright.
was still there too.
Shit.
Seeing it happen.
That's a power move right there.
Cross-contamination.
Yeah, I mean, I felt really bad that I couldn't control myself, but no, you shouldn't feel bad about that. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, and break them up on their birthday.
The reason why I regret it clearly is because I really liked him, but he needed his own time, and there were certain aspects of me he didn't like. So I realized maybe I should try to change or control myself in certain ways, not be as in his face sometimes. But I realized that's not how I fly, and it's never a good idea to change yourself a lot for someone just because they don't like that aspect.
Yes.
And he slept with one of my friends.
Oh well.
That would do it.
Why didn't you lead with that?
Because it's we were in a weird state. So what happened was I had to take time off. Someone essentially was kind of being a bitch to me and bullying me, but I know that sounds really dumb, but I didn't like her. But aside from that, it was also just added up, and I was like, I want to take time off from IT. So at that time, I was actually deciding in between two guys. No, very spicy of me. But
Ooh.
I told them both. I was very clear about it. I was like, listen,
Both of you are being considered.
Yes. And I actually literally got white hairs from that. I was so stressed about it. I was never been in that situation before.
Oh, damn.
But anyways, I was very clear. I was like, hey, I'm gonna end up dating this guy. I really appreciate the dates we went on. And then that's how I got with him. But essentially, I ended up leaving MIT because this girl thought I was trying to fuck her ex-boyfriend.
Were you?
No.
Was the ex-boyfriend the other guy?
No.
No.
Not at all. No, not at all in any
So
way.
it wasn't even involved. Man.
So, but I'm not totally free of fault because she was a very, while they were breaking up, she was very, I don't know what the right word is, but she I was friends with her boyfriend at the time, and sometimes he would text me and ask me questions, and every time he did, she demanded that she see my phone about it, and I didn't like how intrusive she was. So one time he just asked to hang out as friends, and I thought, well, they're no longer dating. I assume this is okay. And I did. And then she asked about it, and I said, no, we didn't hang out. And that was my fault. I lied about it, so I shouldn't have. Never lie. Never lie.
Never lie.
I just didn't want to deal with her. She was already very toxic to live with, and I already just didn't want to deal with it, so I told her no, and she found out. So since then, she made my life hell, and she's like, how would you like it if I fucked your ex-boyfriend? And I was like, you are free to do that. In retrospect, it actually... Well, technically, anyways, after that,
That's when it goes like, oh, hell yeah.
I went to Israel, and then I basically just told that Rebound person, I was like, I'm going to be gone, but I would like to continue a relationship afterwards.
I like how quickly you just glossed over that you went to Israel.
Yeah, well, I felt like it.
Israel, and then, yeah.
I came back. He didn't tell me anything. I like wanted to continue the relationship. He didn't want to tell me, but I found out that she did have sex with my boyfriend or ex-boyfriend at the time, and I was like, well, I don't like, he knew how much she didn't like me, but it's a free world. And I realized it was probably he didn't like me.
So she had sex with the Eagle Scout.
Yeah, well, no, the Rebound, and then she also apparently made out with the Eagle Scout.
Oh, God.
Wait, yeah.
I thought the Eagle Scout and the Rebound had sex.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No. So the
Sorry,
the bully girl had sex with the Rebound
and made out with the
Eagle Scout. What a tangled web this is.
Yeah, it's a free country. Anyone can do what they want. It just made me realize that perhaps that Rebound person didn't really like me as much. Also, I did once find another girl in his bed.
Oh.
They were
Wait,
just
wait,
chilling.
like another one?
Yes, they were just chilling. But
That I don't
I
know.
guess that's not wrong.
I mean, I was
but...
obviously I should have taken the message, even though he wouldn't give me a straight answer, and realized that that's not someone.
Give straight answers, people.
Yeah, or
Yeah, Rebound guy.
Oh, no matter how much you like someone, if
Fucking Rebound
there's
guy.
clear
Yeah.
red flags that they don't like you, even though they don't want to admit it, you should probably drop it. So to this day, like at that point when I realized, to this day, I don't think he understands or realizes why I stopped talking with him or trying. But he never likes to reach out, but he couldn't understand why I stopped suddenly messaging him or initiating contact.
It's because you're a bitch.
Yes.
That's why.
But no, it's a free world. Anyone can do what they want.
And you're free to be a bitch.
Yes, but if I was actually told by a lot of people I was too sensitive, so I didn't like that.
I don't think it's being too sensitive.
No.
Yes, but again, some people quote don't like to get involved in drama, and that's
It's
a very
because
fair
they're
stance.
bitches.
It's a very fair stance though, because it's none of your business. So that has shaped a lot of my view on dealing with people. So if you don't like someone and it's a toxic environment, you can't change it. Walk away, find a better community who actually actively tries to make you happy, and that's actually the fighting community that I later found. So that's basically when I transitioned, I found David, I found the fighting community, and they're awesome.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, so screw anyone I met in college.
Yeah, college bitches.
Yeah, I just didn't fit in, or I just made a wrong choice in community. But yeah, that is my story.
It's okay, at least you found the right community.
Yeah.
Community
Happy
of non-bitches.
Pretty much.
Cool.
If we have problems, we just hash it out with our hands.
Yes. Like how problems are meant to be dealt
Yes.
Yeah.
with. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's the phenomena of when people get into fights and then they become friends afterwards. Great way to just settle debate. Just throw some hands.
Well, I think it's also being honest, or it's being upfront about stuff.
Hey,
Yeah.
I want to throw hands with you. I
Never
also want to throw
be
hands
dishonest.
with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I honestly don't like you.
Naruto style, we will transfer our feelings with our fists.
With our fists. That's exactly how that goes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and how about you? How about your relationships?
There's been 2. I don't know if any...
Damn, bragging.
No, there's not much to tell. I mean... Oh God, I'm really gonna have to get into this, don't I? Okay.
I poured my story out.
Fine.
can't say-
Look at
Tell.
Lisa pouring her heart out.
Fine.
Yeah.
Well, I was very young.
Oh man, very young.
Back when I was a child.
Back when he was a kid.
And you're not
Um,
young now, yes?
yes.
Okay, sure.
So the first one was, God, I must have been about 15 maybe.
Ah, just a boy.
Just a wee lad.
Yes.
I met her at a friend of mine's wedding.
Okay.
Family friend.
Family
I
friend's
think-
wedding.
She was his stepdaughter, or had become his stepdaughter.
Oh man, if I was Sid, I'd be like, nice. That's what Sid was.
I had known her a little bit before. So.
Okay.
But I mean, I told myself, I'm literally never going to see this person ever again. I might as well ask him out. She'll just say no, and then I don't have to ever see her again.
Perfect.
Except she said yes, and I was like, oh.
So when
I didn't think I'd make it this far.
When that yes happened, yeah,
So
were
now-
you just like paused?
You have to invest in a relationship that you know you're gonna break off. Yeah.
Oh no. But anyway, keep going.
So she even told me after the fact, she was gonna say no.
Okay.
But I think
Oh, her sister was there.
her sister and her sister kept egging it on.
Okay.
Until she eventually gave in. I was like, damn, that's not a nice thing to tell me, but okay.
Yeah. He's like, I really was gonna say no, but then my sister made me do it.
Yeah, so I guess that's why I'm here.
Lost the bet.
Yeah. Don't worry, Andrew. The only reason don't worry, I'm not out on this date because I like you as a person.
I guess when did you get that information?
Oh no, never. I was joking, but she was.
No, I meant like the sister thing.
Oh, the sister
Influencing,
thing.
Yeah.
That was in probably the second date she told me.
On the second date. Okay.
So you did something right because she clearly felt okay to tell you that at that
Yes.
point. Okay.
Apparently, the biggest problem was again a 15 did not have.
What a kid.
I mean, you're such a player. I didn't even date someone until I was 18.
I mean, so I was 15, which means that the distance between things feels a lot bigger than it used to. Like before. Now that
Are you looking down on Chris?
No. I just mean, like when you get a car, like
Yes.
the world suddenly feels so much smaller.
Yeah, because you have access.
Because you have access to that. I wasn't at
you
that
still
point.
don't have a car, but
Still
yes.
don't. I still don't, but
But you can imagine if I did.
God, she lived in like Paulsbo or something.
So
like,
really far from you.
really far from me. It's
So
a 15-year-old
at least a couple hours.
At least a couple hours.
But
That is far.
That is far.
Even if you have a car.
Yeah, good point. It's still very far.
Yeah, it's pretty far. Okay.
She was nice. I think the biggest problem with how it went was I mostly blame myself because I didn't go into the relationship very authentically.
Okay.
I think at the time 15-year-old Ender came at it very analytically. Like I wanted to essentially gain data and like check off that box and like dip my toe in the water basically.
I know people who are like that.
And it's not a good way to do things. I know.
Technically, it's not a good. Okay, I don't mean to interject. Technically,
No,
it's not a
go
good
ahead.
way. But if like the one guy who that girl I told you about, the one who broke up with her,
Yeah.
I talked to him, and he would get a Tinder girl every few days, and I asked him why he would do that, and he's just like, I'm improving my algorithm so one day I can find the perfect one.
Oh. But I mean, I like to believe that while I should always be trying to refine my process, I don't think that necessarily need to get in the way of being in a relationship, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I could have still been good to this person and worked on myself at the same time. But
Yeah.
I was mostly hyper-focused on just getting that experience out of the way, which was bad. I wish I didn't do that. I felt bad, but
At least you learn from it,
At
and you're
least-
never doing it
Yep.
again.
oh, I'm never gonna.
No
Otherwise-
regrets.
No regrets.
Okay.
I don't. If I have hindsight on my side now. We only lasted like a month, but
That's forever in kid years.
That's an
That
eon
is
for
forever.
15. That's so long.
Yeah.
but
Practically married.
Yeah.
But I mean, in hindsight, I don't think it would have worked anyway. But we both had.
Like, what made you think that? Like, what's the hindsight?
I don't want to sound like I'm talking bad about her, but she was going through a lot at the time.
Okay.
There was, I don't know for sure, but it seemed like there was some, like she was having some like issue, like stability issues. Like there was just a lot happening to her at that moment.
Okay.
And I don't know if it would have been a good time for me to be in there.
Yeah.
I have no idea how she's doing now, but
Okay. She watches me at that motherfucker.
he's like, God damn it, Ender.
Airing out my dirty laundry.
Oh God,
Yeah.
this is a very juicy episode.
Oh man, the tea is hot.
The second one, I'm not even sure if it counts, but the
Nice.
second one is my favorite.
Is the
because
favorite, yes.
she may or may not have been a catfish.
Ah, this one,
This one,
yes.
so I have alluded
The one
to
that I
this.
said was definitely a catfish?
Yes.
Yes.
I have alluded to this in a different episode, but I guess, Lisa, do you want me to go into it?
Yeah.
He's like, of course I do.
Yes.
So, when I first started my work as a writer, I had accrued a small following. And, again, since
Wait, you're a writer? No.
So, I was probably like 16 at the time. I mean,
Oh man, a kid.
no, I may have been 17. I don't know.
Oh,
Somewhere
man.
between those two. But
Big difference.
it's not a big difference. But
I think it was around 16.
yeah, something like that. But, again, I was a 16-year-old with nothing better to do, so I was pretty interactive with what little fan base I had. Because, I mean, again, I had nothing better to do. And I met her through that. She said she liked my work a lot. We eventually got to talking, and one thing led to another.
Wait, did you ever hear her talk or seen her picture or a video?
Heard her talk, never saw her.
Okay.
Heard her talk, saw a picture, never met her in person. That's the problem.
This was the exotic dancer,
Wait,
right?
that could have been
No,
like
no,
an old
Exotic
man
Dancer
looking
was
to
a-
diddle you.
I know, I mean, this is dumb, but I straight up asked her, are you like a 50-year-old man? She's like, I am not. And I'm like, that sounds trustworthy.
Did she know what you look like?
Yes. That might be worse, but
Okay.
She's like, I'm 51.
you're right, Ender. I am not 50.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm 55.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was nice. I was because she lived in London, so it was yeah.
That was never
yeah.
gonna happen.
No, it was never gonna happen. But it was at that weird nebulous time that lasted like a year, where I guess we were seeing each other but never actually saw each other. It was
For all you could have known, you could have been guy number 5
I could have
in
been.
her like rotation.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew next to nothing, but
Yeah. Guy number 5 for Mr. Bean, you know?
But I mean, it was nice. It was the exact opposite of the first relationship, because instead of me having to put in all that effort to go to Paulsbo, now I didn't have to put any effort because
Because you're talking to a 55-year-old.
yes,
Yeah.
because I'm talking to a 55-year-old. I wanted to visit her, obviously, because I wanted part of me wanted to make sure she was real. Part of me was just like happy and didn't care that this seemed too good to be true, because she was like really nice and sweet and all that good stuff. But so I kept.
But what color was she? Anyway, keep going.
So I decided. I tried to communicate, like, I would like to visit you at some point. Is there a time? She was flighty, like, evasive on it. Until I was like, I had recently heard, Ender, you need to be more assertive. And I'm like, all right, I'll be more assertive. And so I said, hey, I'd like to come over on this time. Is that okay? Yeah, that's not a great start. She said yes, amazingly enough. And so the next, like, month or so, I worked on securing a ticket. I basically poured all my money into it.
Wow.
Yeah, because
Okay. Respect for that.
Yeah, I really wanted to see her. She was really nice to me and stuff. So I poured pretty much everything I had into
I
it.
hope you didn't spend your money on that ticket.
Well,
Didn't mean to interrupt, sorry.
sponsoring philosopher Shiloh Cleoffe helped me out
I see.
by getting me. It's called like flight insurance, where if you're
Yeah, like trip insurance.
yeah, like if they
yeah.
know if you, like, hey, if you don't think you're gonna make it, since airline tickets are impossible to refund,
Not anymore.
we'll just give you. Well, not anymore, but
It was a time before that.
Yeah.
back when I was a child.
Yeah.
But
Things
yeah,
were different.
I will. That is one of the best things she's ever done for me, is get that flight insurance, because I would have been broke. without it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I kept going. I'd tell her like, "What do you want to do when I'm there? Do you want to like go do this, yada yada yada," until the first red flag was, "Hey, so I know you're coming to like go see me, but you might not actually see me there." Yeah. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's all. I'm too busy at school, so I wouldn't be able to like come meet you." And I'm like,
Where did she go to school?
I actually checked. It's a real school. So
Yeah.
But it's
So it was
somewhat-
like a high school?
I think
No, it
that's
was
like
college.
that's like girl talk for I'm too nice to tell you outright I don't want to see you.
Exactly. Yes.
But that's
Yes!
doing you a disservice because you really invested in the time to come over.
Yeah. At a certain like towards the end, I was like, I might just have to like go
Yeah.
as a personal vacation.
As a 16-year-old, like however much that ticket cost, maybe like $1,500. That's like
Yeah.
a fortune.
That was everything. It was everything.
I'm amazed that you actually tried to do that. That's really cool.
I really wanted to see her.
How could you do that, Emma Watson?
Yeah.
But anyway, keep going.
But yeah, I'd ask like, well, what if I like met you at the school and then we could like do things? She's like, oh no, I'd probably be busy. And I'm like,
Oh, no.
eventually I got so desperate and sad to the point where I even offered on the bus ride from your house
Andrew,
to the school.
Never be desperate. Never be desperate.
I failed,
Well,
Lisa.
it's too late now.
16-year-old Ender failed you, Lisa.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Now you know.
it's like, okay, so maybe like on the bus ride from your place to the school and then on your way back home, and then I can see you.
Okay, now you just sound predatory trying to see her
I
so
know.
badly.
I mean, come on. She, at this point, she sounds like a 50-year-old man, so I don't think I'm that much worse. But yes, it was...
I mean,
Surprisingly,
it could
Coach
also
Burt.
be she's underage. She's scared of
Oh
a
no, she was
random-
like 19.
Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She
might be 51, but
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, whatever, fine.
She, he,
Mm.
whoever.
Yeah. Until eventually it got to the point, I pushed it really hard. I was like, because I got the impression, I came up with the amazing deduction that maybe she doesn't want to see me.
What?
This was in the Ender you must be assertive phase, and by assertive, I misinterpreted that as super pushy. And
Trust me, I have a more fun. I have a friend. My friend did something similar, and he went as far as sending her a Google Doc.
Oh, damn.
But I'll tell you more about it. Please
All
bring
right.
us to your
Nice.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
So I confronted her. I was like, do you want to see me? She said, no, I don't. And I haven't spoken to her since.
Hey, at least you didn't. I mean, at least you didn't go all the way over.
Yeah, yeah.
That would have been a real cut.
At least you had trip insurance.
Mm.
That was good.
Shout out to Trip Insurance.
Yeah, trip insurance.
I think
Seriously,
your mom
though.
may have. Maybe your mom is super wise, and she was like,
Oh, I mean, she knew. She was like, yeah, there's a decent chance that this isn't... Like, Pocholo called it out from the start.
Yes.
Like, I'm pretty sure she knew. That
Yeah. I know, because I remember you told me that. I'm like, yeah, that's fake. And then, like right away, and then I think you just...
I didn't listen to you.
No, you didn't listen, but I always kept bringing it up, like, and are you still talking to your fake girlfriend? No, I remember saying
He
that.
was right.
Yeah.
I mean,
now you know.
there is a chance that she could just have been real and not have liked me as a person.
Yeah.
There's always that.
And just didn't want to tell you. I don't know. I guess looking back, like, I think that would hurt more.
Yeah? Yeah.
If anything, it might be better if she was just a catfish.
Mm.
You know?
I've noticed if there has been one recurring theme amongst me trying to find a relationship, it's that more often than not, the people I choose to pursue are super nice, so they just don't tell me, they never tell me that they don't like me. It's happened like 3 times.
So therefore, don't go for nice people. Is what you're saying?
What?
Because then you'll get honest. Nice. I like. That was the.
But yeah, I've gone down the road of I don't want to actually tell you that I think you're a piece of shit, but
Okay, I'd like to amend my suggestion.
Yes.
Not only kind, but also wise, because nice people know to let them down instantly before dragging it on. Okay, sorry.
But yeah, I mean, my track record's pretty shitty. Before the person who actually said yes that first time, I tried. I can think of like 5 or 6 other instances where I tried and got turned down.
Whatever, man.
They don't matter.
No.
Lisa, what was your story? Sorry,
I want this Google Doc story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you about that. But also first, I think the other piece of advice that David once gave me because from a dude asking out girls is like, phrase it as, I'm going out to lunch, you're welcome to come with me, in a very like non-binding like question or an invitation kind of way, because I guess some girls feel very flighty. Maybe me too, if some guy is like, you should come and it's just me, but like it's less social anxiety if the person is saying, I'm doing this already and feel free to join me because I'd like to have you there, but if you're not coming, it's okay. Just a random thing.
Wow, that's
so you don't sound clingy, desperate, or pathetic. Not that I'm saying that you are.
No, Lisa, it's okay. We're all friends here. You can say it.
It's inferred.
So my friend was my roommate at the time. This is the Google Doc story. Yep. And he has the worst radar ever when a girl's not interested in him. The worst. To the point where the one girl he was pursuing basically got him blacklisted from everybody in the dorm. But she did
from
weird
this
stuff.
dorm? The dorm where everyone else was just cessed?
Different one. At that point, I had already moved out of the dorm, and this was like, I was in an apartment, and he was there too.
Okay.
Because it's a much better, like, get out of a toxic environment if you're there. So that's what I did. And then I wasn't involved really with these people. I just knew them as acquaintances, and they lived elsewhere. But essentially, I'll tell you this anyways, but he and this girl had a open door relationship or non-inclusive. Well, that was his mistake. Okay, they were together, and then they were going to go elsewhere to different parts of the U.S. for internships, and they made the agreement that it'd be an open relationship for the summer when they were gone.
Sure.
So when he was gone, he decided to screw his girlfriend's friend. And when a girl tells you it's an open relationship, that doesn't mean to fuck her friend, but he did. So.
But. Now I'm confused. There are boundaries to this?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's double speak, man. When we say we're fine, we're not fine. Yeah.
Okay, go on.
But anyways, so it was his girlfriend found out, raised a stink, and then made the life hell for that girl that he fucked, I guess. Yeah. But essentially then after he broke, like, and also the girlfriend that he was in the open relationship with was actually doing the same thing, but not his friend, but actually seeing someone. Oh. So eventually they broke up.
But that was okay.
I guess because it was a stranger. Who knows? I don't know.
You don't know them.
Yeah. I don't know the rules of open relationships, but
clearly we don't.
I was an observer, and then he was like, okay, well that's over. I'm gonna go pursue this girl, and then somehow like he didn't get the message that she was no longer interested in him, to the point where.
So the girl that he cheated on to end this open relationship was no longer interested in him.
I wouldn't say no longer interested in him, but
no longer that interested.
I guess since they're not going to watch this, she was no longer interested in him because she was pursuing someone who was actually going through a divorce.
Okay.
And then while that was happening,
this gets crazier. Yeah.
Is this a Korean drama?
Yes.
What is happening?
They came back and then they had sex, and I know because I could hear it.
And it turns out the guy getting divorced was his twin brother all along.
Yeah. So after she ended it with him, she still came over to say hi. And they still did it, but I was just like, so. But
hold on,
this is very confusing.
Yeah, this is okay. Let me get this straight. So there's guy one, and then girl one.
I don't want to use their names. I'm sorry.
No. You don't need to use their names. I'm just like trying to make sure I'm following.
The guy, the girl.
Guy one, girl one. Yeah. They're in a open relationship
for the summer. Just for the summer.
For the summer.
Guy
one has sex with girl two.
Yes.
Right.
Girl one and girl two are friends.
Who's friends with girl one?
Okay.
Yes.
And girl one is having a relationship with guy two, who's a stranger.
Who's a stranger going through a divorce.
No.
That's different.
No. It's still guy two.
That's still guy two.
Yes.
Oh, guy two is going through a divorce.
Yes.
Okay. I thought that was the guy that girl two was also looking at.
This is confusing.
Yes, it was.
Wait.
2 guys, 2 girls.
Okay. 2 guys, 2 girls.
So 2 guys and 2 girls.
Yes.
Okay, but I thought girl 2 was the one that was no longer interested in guy 1.
Yes.
Isn't that right?
Somewhat.
But isn't girl 2 the one that was seeing a divorce guy now?
Yeah.
So wait,
but I thought that was girl. But so girl 1 was seeing.
Oh my god, I'm getting confused.
I'm getting confused.
Okay. So her name, I'm not gonna say her name.
No, we don't
make up a name, Lisa.
Okay. Yeah, just make
Sally.
up a name.
Sally.
Okay, so Sally.
Fucking Sally.
Yeah.
Was
It's like a logic
I'm
problem.
gonna use girl one. I'm sorry.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so go back to girl one.
Okay, girl one is in the initial relationship with the guy, and
With
they're
guy
in an open
one.
relationship.
Yes.
Girl two, he fucks girl two. That's all,
Okay.
we're gonna shelve her for now. That's all that happens.
Okay, so girl
So-
two's
that's all that
out.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
girl one gets mad at girl two. Is like, you were my friend.
Yes.
Why'd you fuck my open relationship boyfriend? Even though I said it was okay. So
Very
basically,
confused.
girl two gets thrown under the bus, and
Yes.
guy one is just like, yes, dear, whatever. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll never
yeah,
see
yeah.
her again. Okay, now, sometime during this, girl one is also when she's away,
Yes.
seeing guy two who is going through a divorce.
Got it. Guy two, who's a stranger.
Yes.
So it's okay.
I don't
Okay.
know.
But
I don't
also
know.
going through a divorce.
Sure.
Okay.
So
okay.
she comes back to Boston because that's where we were
So
attending
this
college
is
at the
girl
time.
one.
Yes, girl one comes
Girl
back
one
to
comes
Boston.
back,
And-
also seeing a
Yes.
divorce guy.
And guy
Okay.
one is my roommate.
And
which
guy
is how
one is the
I'm involved
roommate.
in all this. So
Oh man.
so David was there too. So I'm just like playing video games. She comes over,
Yes.
and then they were already broken up.
Yes.
But I guess they talk, and I just try not to hear and
This
play
is a
games.
confusing relationship.
Whatever.
Yeah.
They talk, and I was like, oh cool, they're gonna hash it out. Whatever. Then for some reason, they start having sex in their room,
Oh.
and obviously I can hear it. It's a very small apartment. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm a college student.
It's a studio apartment.
Yeah, and I was just
But
like,
yeah.
so they're together, but that's not the case. They actually did break up before that, and they never meet up ever again. But whatever.
Well,
so.
well, that was a confusing
I guess it was
relationship
breakup
from
sex. It was
start,
breakup
start to
sex.
finish.
Crazy.
It was
Yeah.
breakup sex, but he didn't. I don't know. So
Is breakup sex a thing?
yes, I did it too. I regret it. Don't do it.
Don't do it? Okay.
Rebound.
Yes. It was
Got it.
Rebound. Ah, damn it.
Oh man, I knew called that.
Yeah. Regardless, they.
Man, these make my stories sound like shit.
I don't know, man.
Don't worry.
I needed more characters.
You'll develop more stories.
I don't
I
know.
hope not.
No, I think it was good. Heartbreak makes you grow.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways,
like a muscle. You gotta
so-
break it down.
guy one is now left. He pursues girl two because
Yes.
they did have a thing.
That makes sense.
But girl two resents him because
Oh.
he threw her under the bus, and he didn't realize that. So she tries every way in the most like non-descriptive, ambivalent, equivocal ways to tell him to no.
Okay.
And I actually blame her because she wasn't very clear.
Mm.
He would be like, "Can we go to lunch?" She says, "Oh, I'm busy that day," and whatever.
Oh,
So, yeah,
that.
that
I'm
kind of
busy
stuff.
that day
So-
and that day.
Don't worry.
So
I'm
but
very
it gets to
familiar
the
with
point
that.
where she tells everyone that he's a predator in
Oh my
some
God.
word, and her friends are like, "If you ever talk to her again, we're gonna like call the police." So he didn't realize what was happening, and neither did I until I because they didn't tell me about it, and until finally I went to girl two, and I was like, "So what's up with Brian? Because he's my roommate, and I want to know if I'm living with a psycho." And then she basically said, "Don't tell him this," but like. He was like, trying to follow me everywhere. And I was like, I lived with him. He didn't see it that way. But there was like, basically always be in communication. But she told everyone not to tell him why she was being like that, which is a huge red flag.
Yes.
Okay, but back to the story of the Google Docs. That's
Yeah, how
maybe
did
that
we
was
get-
Okay, this is the context.
now there's girl 3.
Oh,
God.
no!
While this is all going on, there's a
Damn,
third girl.
Lisa.
I didn't want to confuse you guys.
We
There's
need to
girl,
start giving names to these people.
there's girl 3.
So
and
girl 3.
He goes
okay.
on a date with her.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then she says,
Is girl 3 related to anybody else in this
No,
story?
no.
Got
okay.
but again, they have sex. That they left the door open. I saw it.
I feel like the door keeps getting open.
What's wrong with your roommates?
I don't know, man. But anyways,
Damn
I was
it,
like,
Brian.
I was like,
Close the door.
Oh, did I mention his name?
No, let's not worry about it.
No.
Okay. But regardless, they go out, and then she rejects him multiple times later on, saying, "I'm busy at lab. I'm doing this. It was great, but
Oh.
whatever." And it goes on, and then she keeps pushing it off until even I know the third time. I'm like, dude, she's flaking you. And he's like, oh,
This
no,
is girl 3.
I was like,
Okay.
no, she would never do that. Like, no, she wouldn't. Like, I know her. And I was like, I don't know her, met her once, but I'm pretty sure that's happening. At the same time, he's still pursuing girl 2.
Oh my God.
At the same time, both of them together. And then finally, girl 2 blocks him on Facebook. He sends her a email.
Oh.
She then blocks him on Gmail. And then finally, he sends her a Google Doc saying, I'm sorry. But she says, stop talking to me. So that was his fault, because when they don't want to talk to you,
Yeah.
walk away.
When they don't want to talk to you,
try.
that's when you send them a Google Doc.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then he told me, he's like, can you communicate this to her? That I didn't mean it like that. Can you send it to her? I was like, nope, I am not doing that. I am not getting involved any further. And then finally, girl 3, he switches gear to girl 3 as well during this time. And he keeps
Does
pursuing
he send her a Google Doc?
No.
Okay.
He just keeps haranguing her with texts, I guess,
Oh.
until finally she says, yeah, I heard what you were doing to girl 2, so she was related somehow. I heard what you were doing to girl 2. I thought you were weird. I just didn't want to hang out with you. So,
Well, at least she kind of.
no, this was very drawn out. Very drawn out.
Oh, okay. How long did all of this? What's the time span
In the
between?
course of like 2 or 3 months. Like,
That's way too long.
That is way too long.
Yeah, so that's where
Holy crap!
I mean, I'm
Lisa.
just saying, if you thought your radar was bad, his was also really bad. And that was me. I mean, I was also like, dude, like, they mean no. They should have been more clear, but they clearly mean no. And he's like, no, you don't know these people. You know, like, I clearly know I'm better than you because I had, I don't know, sex with them. Who knows? But I guess, like, another advice is, like, if someone seems like they don't want to hang out with you and they, like, don't take the initiative to
Then
hang
you
out with you,
send them a Google Doc. Let's
Got
figure it out.
Thanks, Lisa.
you creep them out a bit more.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that long of a
No way, that
No.
was you needed to. That
Yeah.
was an insane story.
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
a lot of actors that play.
There were 5 characters.
at
Yeah.
least. Man.
My college was weird. It was a bunch of autistic. I don't know.
So it sounds like
Autistic
don't
people.
go to college.
I think it was a great experience.
Already got there.
You're gonna learn so much from getting like your heart broken, from like seeing so much messed up shit, man.
UPC.
I'll stick to the University of Pocholo Cruz.
Okay,
Don't worry.
we'll have to work on a realistic curriculum, Petrollo.
What do you mean realistic curriculum? He
Yeah.
has the realest curriculum of all.
Gotta break him somehow.
Oh god.
That he's getting broken. It's true. It's going down, but yeah. Nice. That's
So
yes.
Lisa, for you, it seems like you got a happy ending out of all this, despite all this drama. That's good.
Yeah,
How long have you and David been together now?
I think we started in 2017.
Wow.
Summer.
Man, that's
So,
forever.
Yeah, like 3.5 years.
Good for you.
Yeah, very happy.
Mm.
Like, man, I wasted so much time trying to invest in the wrong kind of community, so I'm very happy I met him.
Well,
Yeah.
at least I don't have to worry about that because the community I engage in is exclusively filled with grown-ass sweaty dudes. So I'm good.
Nah, you gotta get broken out there, bro. That's how.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? That's important. Why do you?
I'd like to think, based on your experience, you've gotten a lot of life experience already.
No. Well, it's like swayed.
Yeah.
It's skewed in one way.
Skewed which way?
What's that?
You said skewed one way. I
Yeah,
don't-
skewed one way. You know, skewed towards like older people.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to hang out more with like your peer group.
You guys are my peer group.
No, like your age group.
Yeah,
Oh.
are we? Oof.
No, it's true. I'm ancient.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I'm old. I'm washed up.
But I like hanging out with you guys.
So we'll be dead soon. So no. So and then you'll have to hang out
That's
with
true.
people your age.
Hey, I guess the way it's looking, when I turn 50, you guys will all just be dead.
50, damn man. Yeah, I'll be gone by 30 most likely.
Yeah, the Roni's coming for me.
Hmm.
Yes, exactly. But yep. I think no, yeah, you gotta get through those like relationship pitfalls. I think so.
Yeah,
Wow.
it sounds like you care a lot and you invest a lot of time in people. So I would say, is my unsolicited advice.
Do it.
Is like, don't invest too much or understand when to walk away, because there's a lot of people out there, and like undoubtedly there will be someone out there who's going to meet you and they're going to think, wow, Ender's a great person, and they're going to actively try to meet up with you and make you happy, rather than the other way around. Because ideally the best situation is you find two people and they both want to actively invest in each other's happiness.
Oh, I thought you meant 2 people in addition to me. I was like, where is this going, Lisa?
No, you're
Nice.
you're one of the
And
like,
that's how you get that harem.
yeah, but regardless, like if it's like just one-sided, it's not the greatest, can be incredibly taxing. So I believe for every person there is, unless if they're a psycho, even if they are a psycho, there's probably
No,
someone out
psychos
there.
have people too.
Yeah, okay. Fine.
How do you go about detecting this, that someone's not that invested in you?
I mean, if you like, it's again having, I don't know if you have.
Well, you gotta send them a
I
Google
don't
Doc.
know.
Yeah. If it
Just
goes as
to
far as a
stop.
Google Doc for you to try to get their attention, you know something's wrong.
I'd rather have figured it out before that point, but...
Or okay, how about this? Like, if they're not interested, if you're the only person like making the initiative to meet them, then like there's something wrong. And like if you were to suddenly stop messaging them,
Yes.
would they ever message you back or try to hang out with you? And I did that for example, to that Rebound guy, and he
Yeah.
has never messaged me ever since. And that was years
Yeah,
ago.
Rebound guy. You
Fucking
should send him
Rebound guy.
send him this
Clearly-
podcast.
Clearly, like, you know, it's very taxing to invest all this time in people. And, like, if you just don't message them and see if they ever reach out to you and ask you to do something, then clearly you're interested. So, like, honestly, it would just be for, like, maybe some time, don't message them. See if they, like, reach out to you.
Okay.
I mean, that could sound... That sounds, like, kind of manipulative, but it's just,
But,
like...
I mean, I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
How do you... Okay, so you've explained that finding a better community has helped a lot with matters of the heart. So how does one, for our listeners out there, or I guess viewers now,
Viewers and listeners.
how do you go about finding a better community?
That's a really hard question, and I
That
think
is.
every college graduate has that issue because
That's what we do in
they're
Pankration
used to
philosophy.
they're used to either paying for their friends through a frat or being tossed into community by their dorm or joining a club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a gang.
I find I haven't figured out the answer. My answer always when moving to a new place is find the first gym. There's going to be a community of people there that aren't assholes, maybe. It sounds
Maybe.
like-
Well,
well,
that's
you've
a
already
big-
done that, man. So
That's a big maybe.
I would say just like if you want to find a community, I would always pursue through hobbies, I guess.
Okay, sure.
And then, yeah. I mean, even like online gaming counts, even if you don't meet them in person. Although
But
I
then they'll
did,
catfish you.
oh god damn, we made so many mistakes online gaming. David likes to friend the weirdest people, and
What?
yeah.
What?
So when no.
No.
David hang out with weirdos?
What?
He likes to friend the assholes too because he thinks their psychology is very
What?
interesting. And
Okay.
this has been a detriment to me because usually I'm very conservative when inviting people and getting to know them online, but he's not. So it's resulted in people threatening to rape or kill me for whatever reason.
Through David?
What?
Yes, he pissed them off somehow, and they're like, and I play with
Wait,
them, and they were
David
like, "We're gonna
pissed-
fucking kill Lisa or rape her when we find you guys," and I was like, "Come on, David."
What? How did that happen?
David pissing people off.
Yeah.
Uh,
But no, but also like, oh man, you pissed us off so much. We're
Yeah.
gonna go after someone that wasn't really.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, I did find many good online friends with the community. I did meet one or two of them in person.
oh, good.
I regretted both actually.
Oh.
Oh,
really?
then never mind.
They were David's friend though. David's
Oh.
friends though.
Oh, okay.
I
So-
sense a common theme.
If I made the friends, it's always very nice girls online. We would have hit it off if they ever came to meet me.
Would have,
Yes.
yes, if that happened.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Yeah, it's just the heater.
Oh, okay.
The heat's on.
Yeah, so yeah, I guess it's just find a hobby. I don't know. I don't have good advice on this. It's something I still struggle with. Yeah.
Oh, I can give you advice. Oh, yeah.
So, I guess to round it all up, you know what?
Yes.
Oh, I don't need to use hypotheticals.
Hypothetical.
Lisa,
Yes.
just bombard me with like your bullet point advice. Just recap.
Bullet point advice. Yeah.
If you're in a toxic place, move away.
Got it?
Don't if you feel like this is just very hypothetical.
Yep.
But as I said before, if you feel like it's not working for you, don't of course like try to make it work, but at some point you have to know when to stop. And I guess this is one about relationships.
Gotta know when to hold them and know when to
Fold
fold them.
them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Kenny
this-
Rogers.
This is one for relationships, either like a relationship between friends or between like significant others.
Yep.
Sometimes it just doesn't work out because people are not obligated to do things for each other, and if it doesn't work out, it just means you two weren't a fit, and there's going to be someone else. And I would hope that there wouldn't be too many hard feelings there. It just means
Sure.
it didn't work out. It's
Okay.
not that you guys hate each other or you have to hate each other or you have to be around each other. The solution is to just walk away and look for something else.
Got it.
Yeah. And I say that because many times in the past I've seen people, a relationship didn't work out, they tried really hard to make it work, and they became resentful of the other person because it didn't work. And that applies to friendships or significant
Yeah.
others.
I see.
Yeah. You don't need to carry that weight.
Yeah.
So it sounds
Drop
like
them.
Drop them like it's hot.
so
Yeah.
some semblance of maturity. Okay, that's a good point.
Yeah. I don't know. And also, I guess, have some self-esteem because you should be treated like how you would treat others. Frankly, I think it's very, like, I don't know, maybe people, like, it just, like, from that girl, it just sounded like she didn't give you enough respect.
Which one? That
Well,
sounds like
all of them. Which one?
I don't know,
Yes.
have some fucking
Yes.
dignity under.
Which one? Yes.
Oh god, this is even like the first time we've been on video since like episode like 20. God,
Yeah.
what a way to introduce
No.
me again. This
That's right. Well,
I mean,
your
fun stat,
first
this
time
is
on
the,
video.
This is
yeah.
the first time I've been in front of the camera.
That's true. This is the first time you've been in front of the camera. Nice.
So in case you guys didn't know, I'm a sad sack of shit. All right,
Sad
Lisa.
sack of shit. That's single,
Aw.
ladies
Anyway,
or gentlemen
or
from
gentlemen
England,
who look like Ryan Reynolds, preferably, but whatever.
or Jason Momoa.
Definitely.
I guess the last things I had to say was, Ender, I think you're a great person.
Oh,
So-
thank you, Lisa. I think you're a
Yeah.
great person too.
Okay, you didn't have to make that mushy.
Wait, you're the one who made it mushy. What?
Yeah, Ender, you creep. What are you doing?
Wow, and I think you're a great person. Wow, Lisa, I think you're.
Also-
Hey, what the fuck?
What the fuck you think?
God damn it,
And
Lisa.
then, like, finally, you don't have to follow my advice. I'm sure, like, you're gonna make your own mistakes. You're gonna learn from them and have fun your own way. Because I know, like, all of us have been shoving advice like you.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot.
we're unloading our baggage onto you.
Yep.
But it's completely okay if you drop it, because you're free to fuck up your life in your own way.
Yay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I had to say.
All right.
Yeah.
Any parting words for our listeners or viewers and listeners? God, I gotta
If any
use
of those
that.
Viewers
people
and
in the
listeners.
story have listened to this, I'm really sorry for airing out that baggage. It happened years ago.
We'll send you a Google Doc.
No, no hard feelings. Don't ever talk to me again. I'm not going to bother you again. Okay.
But if you got problems, though, you can see us.
Yeah, send me a Google Doc if you have.
And I guess Rebound guy, piece of shit, got it.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, he is a piece of shit. I didn't want to
Yeah.
say that
Yeah.
loud. I was trying to be so above it, but yes, he's a piece of shit, and I hate him.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's right.
Okay.
Hope you're listening.
And my new boyfriend is a hot piece of ass. Sorry, I had to brag about that.
If you say so, Lisa.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We don't need to judge.
We don't need to judge.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yep, you should send this to Rebound guy. Nice. All right.
Tell Rebound guy to donate to the Patreon.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Well, that was informative.
Our new $20 tier will let you send a Google Doc to Lisa. No, God, no, we're not gonna do that.
No. Yes. What a. Okay.
Man,
Well, thanks for giving me time to share
is
my experiences.
crazy ass wild stories.
Yeah.
There's
Never
a lot of
again.
There's a lot of moving parts.
I was dumb.
There was a
and
lot of
naive,
moving parts, for
and
sure.
That will never happen to me again.
Mm,
Yes.
In that same way.
in that
Yes.
same way. Well, it'd be hard
Hopefully.
to get like 5 people to like.
No.
Oh, it wouldn't.
No.
Oh
like-
shit.
Like a directed graph of like 6. Like I don't know. It's like someone in my community.
It's like
the
a
other thing is
it's like a love
having
dodecahedron.
sex with people complicates things and
It sounds
introduces
like
trauma.
it. Yeah.
And like that entire community was like a degree of connectivity to like how many degrees away I have, or how many degrees away am I from having fucked this person? So like somehow
It's not that much.
It's like the
not that
sexual
much.
bacon
Only
number.
2 jumps to the girl I hated because we both had sex with the same person and she made out with that person. I'm literally 1 jump away from Brian somehow.
Oh man.
Or like 2 jumps away from Brian
Ugh.
somehow.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Fucking
Google
Brian.
Doc.
Yeah.
We see you.
We see, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that was
That was something.
that certainly was something. I felt we all learned something here today.
Or experienced it.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, man, once again, thank you,
Yes.
Sid in Asanto. Maybe one day. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. Sid was just off screen the whole time. He's just
Yeah.
really quiet.
That's
Right.
over there.
Yeah. AKA Manny Pacquiao.
Don't
All
worry.
right.
We should do a definitive. Like, we should get like at least
Him
like.
and Manny Pacquiao in the same room.
Well, yes.
Well, that'd be impossible.
Definitely.
I've never seen them in the same room, but anyway. Yeah.
we should get like a panel. Like we should get
A dating panel?
the definitive relationship podcast panel. We should make that happen.
a definitive. They did, yeah. Dating panel.
And just watch how like balls to the walls crazy it gets.
Who would you include?
Who would I?
Chris.
Oh,
He's so fucked up, man.
Callie Chris.
Chris, I say this to you, man. You make the worst choice in girlfriends. You have the worst metrics.
Callie Chris, you have awful taste. All right, next.
I guess. Yeah, if any of the listeners that we are regularly around, if you feel like you want to be a part of the Pankration philosophy dating panel that we don't have a name for yet.
So we'll get. I think Callie, Chris, Sid, and Asante.
Of course, we need to get Sid on. This was his idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you think you have what it takes,
Yeah.
a special opportunity from Pankration Philosophy.
Let's just get those two on first. I feel like they have awful stories. It's true. I mean, just hearing them offhand without even us like prompting
You know,
them.
a girl. I'm
True.
pretty sure it's a girl is the reason why Chris hates California, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he's
gotta
definitely he's definitely explained it a lot, but never like fully explained it. Yeah.
Well, there's
Gotta-
only one way we'll be able to find out.
Yeah, you gotta weasel that out of him. What actually happened?
I don't
there.
think it's weasel. I think weaseling that
Sorry.
it involves like being sneaky about it. I feel like we would just say California and like, oh my god, let me tell you. And then like 2 hours later, and
It's
that's
still going
why.
on.
Yes. All right. Well, that's been a podcast. All right. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
All right.
No, thank you to
The
Rebound.
Rebound guy.
Bye.